again everybody. Today I'm joined by my fave Iman and we're going to show you on her glorious face how to achieve glorious glass skin. So I'm going to start with a little Egyptian magic. I've read a lot about this and I've never tried this, so first time. Oh, I see. Whoa. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this just towards the outside of your face and see what it does, okay? Because as we move the base around, it'll get dragged in anyway. I've actually discovered a new drugstore primer that I love. So this is Rimmel Lasting Finish Makeup Primer and it's kind of like glue. So it just grabs the base. I can't say I put it in the center of the face, but today let's give it a try since we're going for glass skin. So you'll see how it behaves. It's quite interesting, I have to say. Nice, right? So day to day, I would say this is a really cool primer because you just have to put less base. Towards the center of the face, I'm going to put my trusty favorite L'Oreal. So you can see the trick is we've got this gloopier Rimmel grabby base with the Egyptian magic on the outside, and in the center I've given the silicone base so that when we put the makeup on, anywhere where we tend to have texture, which is sort of the center of our faces, in my case everywhere, but for Iman like this much texture anyway, and the outside of the face you can get away with you want sort of melty base. You're not going to get oily on the peripheries of your face, so you can play around a lot more. The center, you want to be careful that the heat and the pores, it doesn't explode your base. So you just have to think your way through this a little bit. For the base, we're going to do Pat McGrath. Now we're going to warm up her base with golden sand. Okay, let's get the under eye sorted. So I'm going to use Tarte Light Medium. Okay, here's something exciting which I haven't tried yet. This is the Rodial Banana Lowlighter. So now we've sort of got all of our liquid in, and the key to making your skin look glass-like is applying powders and balms and highlighters bang on. So I'm going to start with Pat McGrath's balm and then tap on a highlighter and then seal it with a powder. There it is, G-glass. So to settle now, well, to set, I'm going to use Rodial number 1 highlighter, which you can see is going to look awesome on Iman's skin. and Soft and Gentle also, which you can see is this just beautiful sheen, and that's what's going to give that glass skin effect. The trick to this is a light patting motion. You don't want to drag the brush and create lines in what you have. Now I'm coming in with Soft and Gentle, and this is super shiny, so you just want a tiny bit. So now look, I have my normal skin, which is not glass skin, and look at that. Okay, since everything has been pat, I'm patting into pat. I'm going to use Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Setting Powder in Light 1. Okay, so you set the glass skin a little bit so you don't have like exploding shine. You just have like a little bit of sheen, and you then want to come in and set your under eye. So now that we sort of settled the powder, I'm just going to gently make sure everything is sitting well. So just with an empty brush, pat, 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 pat. Now I'm going to come back again with a Morphe 501 brush and Soft and Gentle, and just reinvigorate the glossiness. To give ourselves a little depth, I'm going to use Fenty Killawatt in Afternoon Snack and Mo Honey, just to give just the tiniest dash. Similarly, it should be glowy, so I'm just taking a tiny bit to just have glowing contours and some warmth. Now the finishing touches are all down to how you melt this together. So I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus, and I got a bunch of these little giveaways, like 10-20 of them, because I spent a bomb at MAC. And this was Fix Plus Magic Radiance. So it's a teeny little tester, but I am definitely getting the big one because I've gone through like about 15 of them already. Here we go. So I would always cover the sort of front of my face because I don't want to get too shiny here. So let's just do the outside. It's got more than you expect in there, right? Okay, and while it's sort of sitting there, I like to just take the beauty blender wherever you want things to get super see-through. And while it's slightly damp, I'm going to use that huge brush, and I'm just going to pop it into my Rodial and just lightly set. Just going to make sure with the pat powder that where you don't want it to be oily, I'm just adding a tiny veil of that powder here. And there you go. That's some beautiful, glowing glass skin. I hope you found that useful, and I hope we sort of decoded and demystified something that I think has been talked about a lot. It's just about layering the right products in the right way, and yeah, good quality products do help, but you can achieve it with drugstore stuff as well. I hope you found that useful, and if so, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notifications when each video drops. And thank you so much as ever for your attention.